Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our CTC crew, Black Boy.
To another rousing episode of
Chatter That's Counts!
Are you ready to have some fun?
Yes! Now that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, speaking of energy, this one goes out to all of you repping us online. I mean, we see the likes, the comments, the shares, the follows. Thank you so much. Keep the energy coming and don't let it end.
Yes, I'm already super excited about today's episode and I cannot wait for us to start. Do you guys feel that way?
Yes.
So just sit back, relax, and get ready to rumble.
Well, you know how we do it here. It's time for a quick word test with our business maven of the day. Hi, Funmi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Well, how woke do you think you are?
Not very woke.
Okay.
I'm sure you are.
We'll find out with our word test. So, I'll need you to say selfish, shellfish. Selfish, shellfish. 5 times, really fast. Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Selfish, shellfish. Selfish, shellfish. Selfish, shellfish. Selfish, shellfish. Selfish, shellfish.
She's woke. And with that, we'll be going on a short break. And when we get back, we'll be having a nice chat with our business maven of the day. Do not go anywhere.
Welcome back to Chatter That Counts. And right about now, it's time for us to meet our business maven of the day. Funmi Banjoko is the founder of Wealah Kids, a fashion and clothing brand that specializes in designing and making Afro-centric clothes for kids. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Funmi Banjoko.
Hello, Funmi.
Hi. So, if you knew that Wealah Kids was going to be the end goal, so why did you study law?
Interesting, because I didn't know that Wealah Kids was going to be the end goal, okay? I literally stumbled into it. So I'll tell you a very quick backstory. Wealah Kids started just a few years after I had my first daughter. So I had her outside of Nigeria, and then you go into all the stores and see really cute dresses all there lined up that even if you didn't plan to buy, you're gonna buy, okay? And then I kept on thinking to myself, why don't we have things like this in Nigeria where, you know, it's Afro-centric, it's cute, it's just ready to wear. I got back, I started looking everywhere. I couldn't really find any. I mean, this was many years ago. And eventually, I started asking people, oh, where do you make clothes for your kids? And then people say, oh, it's my tailor, but I can't recommend her. She'll disappoint you. Oh, where do you make, it's my tailor, but I can't recommend her. And then I said to me, and then they'll say to me like, oh, when you find someone good, please tell me. When you find someone good, please tell me. So I decided that, okay, if I have this problem, and there are so many other people who have said, when you find the solution, please tell me. Why don't I just, you know, fill the gap? And that was literally what, you know, made me say, okay, Wealah Kids. Now, I made samples, and then I was too scared to put it out there. I just thought to myself, oh, would anybody buy? And then I had a conversation with one of my friends one evening, just very chill conversation. I'm like, oh, it takes a lot to start a business. And then she goes, what do you mean? You have a daughter, I have a daughter, they're best friends. My sister-in-law is a photographer. Let's just buy candy and juice and take them to the nearest park and take pictures. We did that. The very first day I put out pictures on Instagram, I sold, and I'm like, wow, okay. Looks like there's something in here. And that's, I mean, the rest to say is history.
That's interesting.
That's actually very, very interesting. So that is why you decided to go with strictly children's clothes.
Yes, because there was a clear need. I mean, people definitely want their kids to look gorgeous. People want their kids to look good. I know there's something about Africans and African fabric. Africans were very passionate about who we are. It's important that then we continue to pass on these things to our kids. A lot of parents these days, especially with the major exodus that is going on within Africa to the West, a lot of people want their kids to be identified with their roots. So now more than ever before, people are particular about having their kids wear things that just reflect their identity, you know, who they are. I mean, it's conversation starters. They stand out all the time. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's actually very fantastic. I know that I hear people say a lot that making children's clothes are actually quite like more difficult or probably more complex than the regular tailoring or fashion designing. Are there any unique skills or training required to make children's clothes?
I'd say that, I mean, anything can be difficult if you make it difficult. But then when your heart is set to something, you don't see the difficulty, rather you see the possibilities. For us, we're focused on children, and so we're constantly thinking, how can we make this better? I mean, our tailors are focused strictly on children, so for us, it's not even a problem. I don't even think of it as difficult, to be honest with you, because it's something that we've done again and again and again and again. So no.
It doesn't require any
unique
nothing, skill.
No,
Just
no.
the passion.
Yeah.
So, a little birdie tells us that you managed to run Wealah Kids alongside a 9-to-5. How on earth do you juggle that?
That little bird is correct.
Oh my God.
I'll be very honest with you, right? I mean, I can go on and say all those things that people read in textbooks and say, oh, point 1, point 2. But when you try to apply them to your real everyday life, it wouldn't work, right? I'll tell you what has worked for me. Number 1 is planning. I plan. When you plan, it helps you to get things in order. You want to be fully dedicated and committed to your 9-to-5. I also happen to, work in a leadership position where I have people who, I oversee and all of that. So it's important that I am fully present there. So planning helps me to segment my life so that I know that when I'm in this zone, I'm 100% in here. And then when I'm here, I'm there. Another thing that I do is I maximize my weekends, public holidays, and all of that. The third thing I'd say is that I delegate a lot, right? I mean, so you see me at the forefront of Wealah Kids, But there's so much that goes on behind the scene. There's so many people who are amazing at what they do. I can't possibly sit there and be sewing all of the clothes while I'm at work. So I delegate and I let experts do their thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't get in their space. So if you're the social media manager, I let you run your show, right? I trust them. And I think that finally I'd say that the truth is that some balls will drop, right? Let's not try and pretend and be like, oh, I'm that superwoman. I don't think that woman exists, right? But what I have come to learn is be in charge of what ball drops, okay? So there is the ball of the family, there's the ball of your career, there's your business, there's your health, there's friends, and all of those things. Know what season you're in and what ball you can afford to drop. So I know, for instance, now at the phase where I'm at, I can't show up for every event.
Exactly.
Okay? Because I also need to make out time to rest.
True.
Because I cannot pour from an empty glass, okay?
Right.
So I keep it at that. Some balls will drop. So at this time, I may not necessarily show up for every friend's
Social
event.
events.
Yeah. But I know that my family is priority. I know my career is priority, my business. So yeah, per season, just keep, trying to juggle the balls and be deliberate about which one drops.
Wow. Time management is definitely key to being here and there.
Yeah.
So I have a very interesting question, actually. The reason for every business here is to sell, like to have your target audience buy what you are selling. And for you are targeting kids that do not earn money, like they don't work, they don't earn salaries. So how do you keep the orders coming, knowing fully well that the people you are targeting don't earn money and the decision is fully based on their parents? So what do you do to have to convince these parents that my wares, like Wealah wares, is the best for your kids?
Okay, so it's several things. First of all, I operate in an industry where the direct consumer is not the customer. So
Okay.
we're very deliberate about targeting the parents.
Okay.
So because the kids are not on social media, the 3-year-old, they're not necessarily going to be the ones to go on the website to shop. So we're deliberate about targeting parents. We're deliberate about speaking to the emotions that the parents, would want to see in their kids. So you'd see us put up a picture of a girl turning around and around, and mother is thinking,
Oh my goodness.
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's swiping, okay?
So smart.
Exactly. And another thing we do is, so we're in physical stores as well, we make sure that all our clothes are appealing to children. So kids are literally drawing their parents like,
Mommy, I want to buy.
Okay.
see what I mean? So that's how the money keeps coming.
Okay. Smart money woman.
You are really doing your thing. Oh.
So, how big do you see Wealah Kids getting? How big?
Very big. Should I paint a picture?
Yes.
Okay, so the Wealah I see, right, is the Wealah that employs hundreds of thousands of people,
Wow.
having the largest production facility
Yes,
in
sir.
Africa.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we're supporting many other brands, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
producing for them. I see the Wealah that is in every major store across the globe. Across the continents, right? I see Wealah as that brand that everybody can identify with, becomes the family name. And, parents say, oh, when I was a child, my parents used to, buy Wealah Kids.
Oh.
And then you are also kids now. I'm going to keep buying Wealah Kids and on and on and on,
And it just
generation
goes-
after generation. So, yeah.
That's huge.
Before we wrap up, I want to know, you said the first day you posted that picture, you got a customer. Correct. So what advice will you give to those who are posting but they've not gotten any customer yet? What advice will you give to them?
It's a mix of several things. Your target audience, right? At that time, I didn't necessarily know anything. So I won't say, oh, I knew my target audience. No. But I think that somehow my friends in my circle at the time happened to fit into the target audience. So I'd say that check out your target audience. Be sure you're targeting the right set of people. I'd say check out the quality of what you're putting out. I'd say, how are you promoting? It's important to promote. Because honestly, posting and waiting is not a marketing strategy,
It is.
right? So you have to be deliberate about your strategy. What are you doing? How are you putting your brand out there so that, they keeps coming in? Word of mouth referral, please don't even underestimate it. It does wonders. Put your brand everywhere you can possibly put it at. And when people see you in several places, when they see your post online, they're most likely going to say, oh, okay, I've seen this before. And then they're likely going to take a buying decision.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been a delight listening to you speak to us today. Thank you, Funmi.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we'll be going on a short break now. And when we get back, you know what time it will be? It will be Beats and Bars. Do not move a muscle. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Chatter That Counts. And of course, it's that groovy moment of the show. And performing live on the CTC stage is Onoja Musik, singing his original song titled Dey Shame. Ladies and gentlemen, Onoja Musik.
I mean, did you guys see those rays? You gave a performance.
Yes, you
like,
did.
I was like, okay, what is going
I saw you,
on?
baby.
I was
saw you,
totally
baby.
feeling you.
Thank you so
Were
much.
you born this way, or was like you had to learn to riff and run this way?
Okay, I think first when it comes to skill, you have to be born that way. Yeah, so I feel like the narrative of the fact that stars actually born, when sometimes the situation makes it look like they have to be made because you have to put in so much work and money, does not change the fact that I believe that you are born with a skill. So I was born with a skill.
You are talented.
Thank you so much. Thank
I
you so
never
much.
fell off my heels. Stop it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful talent with us on Chatter That Counts. We are so appreciative of this.
so much.
We are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, with that, we have come to the end of this segment. But sit back, because when we get back, it will be time for Chit Chat. See you when we get back.
Welcome back to Chatter That Counts. And if you're just joining us, you are just in time for some chit-chatting. But before we start chit-chatting, let's dig into some Colgate Chatter.
Today, I'll be sharing some tips on how to avoid swollen gums. Swollen gums can result from various factors, including poor oral hygiene, gum disease, infection, hormonal changes, and underlying medical conditions. And to prevent swollen gums and maintain optimal oral health, it is essential to brush and floss daily. Schedule regular checkups and cleaning with your dentist, and adhere to a balanced diet to support good oral health.
You are correct, Black Boy. I actually brush my teeth morning and night with Colgate, so there is definitely no swollen gums for me. Thanks, Colgate. Heading straight now into today's chatter, we'll be taking a question from Pamileri, living in Lagos. And she's asking, I am a 300 level student of Unilag. All my friends have older boyfriends, 35 to 40, because they claim that it is beneficial, but I'm not very comfortable about doing the same thing. But then they are really pressing my neck, and I want to stop being affected by peer pressure. What should I do?
Pamileri, change your friends. Because to be honest, I don't see how people you call your friends or people that you trust with like your life and everything, because basically our friends like determine our life.
True.
Not fully, but to an
some
extent.
extent.
Yes.
I don't see how those kind of people would now pressure you to do something that you are not comfortable with. Like they literally know that this is not you.
Yeah.
So why they pressure you to do? If it works for them, that's fine. It works for them.
True.
But when they say that it's not working for you, why pressure me to do something that will not work for me or something I know I am not comfortable with? So me, I would say, Pamela, you change your friends.
You think it's easy to
But
just change
Black
friends?
Boy, that's what I was just about to ask him. Just say, change your friends.
I know it's not easy
Just
to
go
change.
and
It's not
friends
easy to
anyhow.
change friends, but then it starts from somewhere. You are
Yeah,
my
but
friend,
then you
cannot
don't
see
know
me.
maybe if they've been friends for a long time, or like you cannot just say, oh, okay, today I don't want these friends again. I'll just go out and change them.
You go
Is
outside.
it, is it
It's not
jackets that
clothes
you are
Okay,
changing?
so if you have a friend that is making you do something that's uncomfortable, would you avoid them or still be close to them?
I mean,
it's not
it
just
depends
easy.
on the extent of the thing that they
Friendship.
are doing, and then like the extent of our friendship. I mean, somebody that I met yesterday, and you are trying to pressure me to bad character. I beg you.
So you're still saying the same thing, you will change the friends.
Yeah, I understand. But then, like, okay, let's say you have friends, you've been friends with these people for a long time. What I would advise is you talk to them, and if you see that they are not changing their ways from pressuring you, maybe you can actually, like Black Boy said, change your
the
friends.
friends.
But then, I mean, except there are maybe people that you just met recently, run as fast as you can, because they're still fresh.
It's not the beginning.
You can still run. So,
Actually, I understand what you guys are saying, but truth of the matter is, it's actually not easy to change friends or to change people that you've been with for a very, very long time. Personally, I understand what peer pressure in school can be like. It's actually a lot, to be honest. Like you would see them and it would make you sit back and think about, okay, you know, you might weigh it like she's doing right now or he is doing right now. But then what worked for me personally was structure. I created a particular structure, or I had structures that kept me in check. Because obviously, school is a place where you meet a lot of people, a lot of characters. Do you understand? University, so many people with different backgrounds. It's very easy to just fall off and just do things because your friends are doing it. For me, structure worked. Community of people that keep you accountable. If you have, there's this power of many. It's like when it is that you write an examination and then you feel like you have failed. Once you see 2-3 people that say, me too, I failed too. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But when it is that you find a community of people that you will not, even when you bring up the idea, guys, let's look for... They'll say, excuse me.
Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those people would keep you in check. So it will be easy to transition or ease out of that friend circle and ease into something else. I also had like a mentor. Do you understand? Someone that I could, like an older person that I could talk about these struggles with.
Yeah.
It really helped deal.
If you want to do something, do it because you
want to do it.
Like,
Yes.
you've made up your mind that, okay, this thing I want to do is not because my friends say it's working for me to go and do it, and you know that you don't want to do it too.
It's true. If your friends say jump off a cliff, you will not jump off a cliff. It's true.
All right, Bamilerin, you've heard from the CTC crew, and all we are saying is, first of all, if you're going to do anything, make sure it's something that you want to do from the bottom of your heart. Make sure it is not against your values. Make sure you are making that decision on your own. And as for your friends, it doesn't look like they are trying to help you out of your own situation. So we advise that you change your friends. And we also understand that it is not easy to just come out of a particular group of friends or come out from a particular clique. So like Toluwani said, find another set of people, or even if it is someone that aligns with your, or that the person's value aligns with your own value, and then before you know it, it will be easier for you to leave your former clique into a new clique. You could as well maybe talk to someone older, someone that is wiser, someone that is more experienced, and then they can give you few advice that you might need. And we do not want this conversation to end here. Hit us up across all social media platforms. We want to know what you feel. We want to know what you have to say to Bamilerin. Give us some advice and let us know your own opinion. With that said, we'll be going on a quick break, and when we come back, it will be game time! We will be right back.
And you're welcome back to
Chatter That
Are you guys ready to have fun?
Yeah.
Of course, it's game time, and today I'm going to be your game master, which means I'm exempted from the game. So today's game is called Name the Celebrity, where there is a list of 20 celebrity pictures, and each member is expected to pick a random number from 1 to 20, and whichever celebrity is displayed, the aim is to call their name out. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
CTC crew, are you ready?
Yes.
Let the game begin. So we're going to start with you. Tell me like this. Okay, let's see.
Number
Let's see.
11.
Tell me. 11.
Samuel Perry. Brashagi.
That's it. You're on fire. Your blood is hot. So Tolu, pick your number.
Number 9.
Number 9. Pretty easy.
Dino Pino.
Black boy. Win for the boys now. Win for the boys. Win for the boys, black boy. Give me a number.
Number 19.
Number 19. Let's see.
Simple now.
Come on now.
Black
Black
boy.
boy. Don't fall my
Is
hand.
this Two-Face?
Are you asking or you're saying?
Are you
which one?
asking
Give
me?
us an answer.
Two-Face is the bear.
Is it correct?
Should we?
Yes, sir.
Give it. Okay, Ruby.
Hey,
Let's
God.
see.
Give me the answer. Give me the answer.
You've not chosen
okay.
number, you're asking for answer.
Wait now.
Ruby, it's your turn. Pick your number.
Number 13.
Number 13. Okay. Let's.
Oh, I beg. Let me pick up one.
You're not even going to try.
And you two twins.
You're not even going to try.
I
Wait.
think it's the one.
Ruby, your time is going, though. Ruby, your time is going, no. 5, 4, 3.
Pass.
Vector divide.
Ah, Vector!
How could I have known that was Vector? That should have been anybody wearing bucket hats. It's not fair. Let me choose another number.
And with that, we've come to the end of another refreshing episode of
Chatter That
Of course, we want to hear from you guys. Reach out to us on every social media platform in the comments. Share how you feel about this episode. Let's know which segment you enjoyed the most. Let's know if you had fun. And remember to share, like, subscribe, and follow. Till we are back on your screens again, make sure you
Make your
life